commitment of the most precious thing that you have, and that is your time. Today is a Sunday. आप लोग कहीं भी हो सकते हैं. You could have been, sitting and watching a nice movie or spending time with your family. But since you have made a commitment to be here with us, maximize this time. Be with us with an open mind. And I can tell you, towards the end, अगर आप एक या दो चीजें, कुछ ऐसी नई चीजें लेके जा पाएं, which will help you in your career, help you in your performance or your life. We all here at Forevermark will be happy from our hearts. So please, let's spend the next 1.5 hours with a very open mind. So I hope everybody's safe. And moving from the last couple of weeks that we talked about, I think we're more closer to what we call is beginning of normalcy. We know that some markets have opened. A lot of my friends on the call are from markets where it's open, and some of us are ready to go tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But I can tell you, in 2 to 3 weeks' time, all are up for moving towards a normal life and moving towards a way of life that we used to have. Of course, there'll be challenges. The situation will be different. But what's not changed? Let's talk about that. And what will not change? And I reiterate on that. What has not changed and what will not change is the importance or the relevance of our industry. When diamonds mean expression of love, what they mean, they hold value. All those elements of what we are touching will not change. So please have a high degree of confidence of the industry we all are representing. And यहाँ पे हमारे सब लोग senior colleagues बैठे हुए हैं. We do a lot of discussions in boardrooms. बड़ी-बड़ी meeting होती हैं, कुछ होता है. But I can tell you, all of that means nothing until you do your job well. Because I think in this whole value chain, the part that all of you play, because you are really the people who consumer comes and looks up to. So you are really a condensed form of all of us. All are learning, all that you want to do. So it is very, your role is the most crucial role in the entire industry, because eventually a consumer is looking up to you and getting his confidence or confidence. So, it's a very important play. And we, from again the bottom of our hearts, are very, very thankful to all of you that you do a great job, and we hope and wish that you do even a better job and get better at things. So, moving to today, we will be, of course, talking about standard operating procedures around safety. What are we going to do as an industry? And I think Amit might be talking more in detail about the steps we all are thinking of taking. But most importantly, आप लोग safe रहें, अपने लिए safe रहें, अपनी families के लिए safe रहें. You see, it's not just that we will be taking these standard operating procedures for the customer. We're doing it for you, your safety, because you all matter. And आपका स्वस्थ रहना, आपका healthy रहना, आपका एक positive रहना is extremely important to us. So please follow these operating procedures to the T. क्या होता है कि हम लोग we start पहले दिन बड़े जोश से हम लोग follow करेंगे, दूसरे दिन शायद gloves नहीं पहनेंगे, शायद mask नहीं पहनेंगे. You see, we are not in a situation to take those shortcuts, and please diligently follow every step that is written in these standard operating procedures, because this will be important. Safety will be important. कई चीजें और हमने कुछ सीखी हैं, change हो रही हैं in this new world. तो समय है. Customer is coming with smaller amount of time source. तो हमारे को ready होना पड़ेगा even more कि हम कम से कम समय में अपने consumers को एक solution दे पाएं. So prepare more around that, and we'll touch upon that as well. But please, every action that you take is an action you're taking on behalf of our industry. So you have that responsibility on your shoulders. So take it up. Last thing, हमने एक research करी थी जिसमें McKinsey has been involved, and ये एक बड़ा अच्छा एक input निकला है कि 9 out of 10 consumers know what brands and what industries have done in this time. और मैं आपको कुछ 2 चीजें बताऊंगा, लेकिन इस समय एक इंडस्ट्री का एम्बेसडर होना बहुत जरूरी, and we really are banking on you. Now, when we say 1947, in the year 1947, the slogan was written by a lady called Frances Grady. A diamond is forever. And that really changed the way diamond industry was looked at. It started meaning something. It talked about family, it talked about love, it talked about commitment. But in De Beers and in our business, I would like you to know some more commitment we take. We make a commitment on the natural reserves. We take a commitment on the communities where the mining happens. और अभी कुछ पीछे के समय में कोविड में मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा जो De Beers ने कुछ ऐसे स्टेप्स लिए हैं. तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट एक बेसिक कोर जहां हमारी कम्युनिटीज हैं उनको फूड water, shelter, उनका सारा providing हम लोगों ने करा है. Secondly, an emergency response system. So all our vehicular movement was moved to becoming ambulances. हमारे सारे जितने reserve areas हैं, they've been converted into quarantine areas around our mines. So just to make that comfortable. And lastly, we have made large contributions to the governments for kick-starting the economic activity. So ये और हम लोग सब इससे connected हैं. And I'm sure आपकी अपने individual जो आपके brands हैं, आपकी organizations, there's some great work that's been done. Please know all of it and be ambassadors to tell the consumer that that's what our industry is on. It's not about the brand. It's not about कि हमने ये करा और हमने वो नहीं करा. It is about giving the comfort that we are conscious about the world, we are conscious about our consumers, and most importantly, conscious to where the diamonds come from. And the entire value chain. आपने शायद ये भी सोचा हो, कई लोग आपके से लीडर्स भी उसमें इन्वॉल्व हैं. GJC जो एक हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, that has been contributing very tremendously to all the कारीगर्स. So ये एक ऐसा समय है जहाँ पे हमने हर बंदे को सपोर्ट करने की एक लक्ष्य लेके उस पर काम हुआ है. Again, something to feel proud about. मगर ये something जो आप लोगों को at your own way should be told to the consumers. Forevermark में और De Beers में हमने एक स्टेप और लिया है कि जैसे in this whole period of lockdown, particularly अगर आज आप लोगों ने न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ा हो तो 3 प्रदेश हैं हमारे देश में जहाँ पे the instances of women abuse has really gone above the roof. मतलब in the sense क्योंकि सब लोग लॉकडाउन हैं and एक women abuse has gone up and we have taken a step in our partnership with United Nations Initiative He for She जिसमें हमने कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है कि अब्यूज के अगेंस्ट भी काफी एक्टिविटीज हो रही हैं, काफी काउंसलिंग एक्टिविटीज, कॉलिंग फैसिलिटीज टू मेक अगेन विद द ऑब्जेक्टिव टू मेक द वर्ल्ड अ बेटर प्लेस. तो इन सब शब्दों के साथ मैं ये बोलना चाहूंगा कि यू स्पेंड दिस 1.5 hours विद एन ओपन माइंड. आप एक या दो चीजें जरूर ऐसी सीख के जाएंगे आपको लॉन्ग टर्म हेल्प करेंगी और वो अगर हुआ तो it is really a successful 1.5 hours to us. So with those words, Leena, back to you and let's have a detailed discussion.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So we'll have Amit just now.
Hi,
Amit.
Leena.
Hi, Amit.
Yes. Good afternoon.
So there you go.
Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. Sabhi ko mera namaskar, and I hope everybody is doing well and safe and sound at their respective place. Some people must be excited because the work must have started. I think that's where we belong, and we want to make difference at the place where we work every day. Last time where I left, I would like to continue and do some sort of recap and take it further. What I want to share a message today. वो कहते हैं like you cannot teach a fisherman how to fish. So मैं ये जानता हूँ आप लोग अमेजिंग सेल्स पीपल हैं. आपको जब अपॉर्चुनिटी आता है, जब आपके स्टोर पे कस्टमर आते हैं, then you guys know how to deal with them. You know how to answer their queries and make the sales conversion. And today's objective or any training objective is to make us better. Leena gave a wonderful example of Jonty Rhodes, and I'm a big fan of Jonty Rhodes because he is an amazing talent, and I think he was not born as a talented cricketer like many of the cricketers you find in India, like Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli. But he is talented because of sheer hard work. And I always believe that hard work will always beat the talent. And that's what Jonty Rhodes stands for. And he's an amazing fielder. And Leena very well said that, and that's the true fact, he used to stand in a square or making sure that he saves at least 20-30 runs, and he scores most of the time at 30-40 runs. So he is equal to doing a 70 scores, which is quite a great average to have. And that's where the attitude comes from. And हमारे life में what we do is that most of the time we stop being grateful. तो मैं आपको एक छोटा सा स्टोरी सुनाना चाहता हूँ जो मैं अपने लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट किया हूँ and tried and tested है. तो मैं ये नहीं कि 100% मैंने अचीव किया, but I'm in the process of achieving it on day-to-day basis. I'm trying to learn from it. जब हमारे लाइफ में डिफिकल्ट टाइम आते हैं, so most of the time, imagine this lockdown time. हमने पहले एक हफ्ता एडजस्ट करने में लगा कि oh God, what will happen? कहीं मर तो नहीं जाएंगे, क्या होगा? And all those things, we started with the fear. Okay, what will happen to us? And we are all good. We are doing sound. And I'm sure things are not great outside there, but as human beings, we will evolve. तो जब हमारे पास नेगेटिव थॉट्स आते हैं, वी फॉरगेट व्हाट वी शुड बी ग्रेटफुल फॉर. एंड इस लॉकडाउन में सभी चीजें लॉकडाउन नहीं है. वी हैव रीइन्वेंटेड आवरसेल्फ. जब हमारा सिटी ट्रेनिंग होता था, वहां पे कुछ 40-50 लोग आते हैं. And as on date, like as we're going live, we have 920 people at listening to this training session. And imagine that during difficult time, we all came together to one platform and sharing our knowledge. And I think ये platform and is an amazing, and how we reinvented, how we are talking to ourselves, and this spirit need to be taken care and taken forward to the retail floor. And retail जो business है, it's an amazing business. It not only involves glamour, it's not only involve visual merchandising, it involves, most importantly, it's people. People are important, and that's what we always believe in. And together, I'm sure we will make a great impact. So coming to the concept, you know, what I was trying to talk is that हमारे जब negative time होते हैं, हम काफी demotivate हो जाते हैं. But मैं आज आप लोगों को एक request करूंगा, क्योंकि जब मेरे टाइम, मेरे लाइफ में कुछ ऐसे डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन आए थे, तब मैंने, मेरी डॉटर ने मुझे एक जार दिया था, यू नो, सो आई कन्वर्टेड दैट जार टू कॉल्ड ए ग्रैटिट्यूड जार. मेरा कंट्रीब्यूशन खाली एक व्हाइट कलर का लेबल था, मैंने उस पर वो चीज लगाया. देन व्हाट आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग इज, स्टार्टेड राइटिंग all the things which has happened good to me. Like every day I get up with a new sunshine. I get up with a hope that I will do something good today. I really thank my parents for bringing me up. And I thank God for having a good health. I'm thankful to God that I am working with a great organization. And I'm blessed to have my team, colleague, and good family. I'm grateful that I have a daughter, I have my wife, and I'm also grateful that I have a good health. So, there are many things which I kept writing, and over the period of 15-20 days, that jar was full completely. And then what I did was that जब भी मेरे life में difficult time, difficult situation आता, I take up those one sheet from that jar and try to be thankful. Okay, so it is important that we need to be thankful for what we have in our hand, because if you are not thankful for all the little good thing you have, probably you will not progress further. And उसके लिए एक self reflection की जरूरी होती है. And when you do a self reflection, it is a self test, and you will always identify the areas which we need to work. So those things are very, very important. And when we do our work, हमारा जो job है ना, काफी routine है. हम वही स्टोर जाते हैं, हम वही पे स्टॉक निकालते हैं, वही स्टॉक को कभी डिस्प्ले करते हैं, वही कस्टमर आते हैं, and we get bored about what we are doing. But in this job, if you are passionate, okay, if you are only passionate about your job, what you're doing, I'm sure you will succeed in what you're doing. Because मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि passion एक choice नहीं है. It's passion is not a chance, it's a choice which you make. Sorry. So आप चॉइस करते हैं कि मुझे ये चीज अच्छा लगता है, तो आप उस चीज के पीछे जाते हो. So and if you are passionate in what you are doing, we are definitely going to succeed. मैं और एक चीज पे बहुत बिलीव करता हूँ कि टीम वर्क होना चाहिए. टीम वर्क अगर है तो we are bound to succeed. And Lina's example of John T. Rhodes, जैसे आप क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, उसमें 11 जनों का कंट्रीब्यूशन होना जरूरी है. So that is important, that why teamwork is important. And हमारे जॉब में it is very important that we need to be disciplined. जब हमारा छोटा सा वीडियो शेयर हुआ था, तो मैंने एलिट किपचोगे के बारे में काफी बताया था, and I take this learning from him and I'm trying to implement it and making sure that whatever I do, I need to be disciplined about it. So वो किपचोगे कहते हैं कि that if you are disciplined, then you are not slave to your mood and circumstances. So no matter how this difficult situation of this lockdown and everything is around, but अगर आप disciplined है, जो चीज आप कर रहे हैं उस चीज को अच्छी तरीके से करें, तो I'm sure you will only progress. And last point, मैं वहां से उनसे ये भी सीखा था, एक self belief होना चाहिए. एंड हिंदी में वो कहावत है, मतलब संस्कृत में बोलते हैं ओम श्वेत ओम, ओम से ही सब कुछ निकल, मतलब ओरिजिन होता है. तो एवरी फीलिंग एंड एवरी डिसीजन, एवरी गुड बैड अगली थिंग्स, it comes from within you. So you need to believe in yourself that you are made for something great. And retail is a business about passion, जहाँ पे discipline की जरूरत होती है. It's about a teamwork, and more importantly, that every day you need to drive yourself to come back to the store and do the same job in more interesting way. So I would request that everybody, when जिन लोगों का store खुल चुका है, be committed to what their work, and at the same time keep motivating yourself. I would before I end, I would like to share one SOP जो सचिन ने बताया थे. That is, I'm sure आप जिस organization में काम करते हैं, you must have some standard operating procedure at your organization. So this is a very, from Forevermark point of view, how we want to make sure that you are taken care. These are the basic things which I would share. And with this video, I will hand over to Lena. And I wish and hope that you guys enjoy this session and have a great learning. And please do drop in any concept, any questions you have, any queries you have. You can reach Lena and the team on the floor, on the field, who are there, like Rajesh, Swami, Hirak, Prasenjit, Anup, Anand, Ashu, Santosh, Ankesh, myself, Arun. आप सचिन किसी से भी आप पहुंच सकते हैं, कुछ भी चीज अगर आपको चाहिए होगा. Okay, with this, thank you so much, and you may play the video now, Ami.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Amit. Very nice. Superb. Thank you, Amit. It's at least giving us a guideline that when we all go back to work, what is it that we have to look after? Yes. Because only when we take care can we take care of others.
Absolutely, Lena. And
so
I must ask everybody, how is the Josh?
How is the Josh? Nice video,
yes.
Very nice, excellent. All the comments are coming to very good video. Yes. Now it's not about just seeing the video, guys. Very good, Toby. You will say and go. It is about following everything. Then life becomes good and brilliant. Yeah. Yes. So now I will request Toransh to take us through a few things which she wants to share with us. Toransh, over to you.
Hi.
Hi.
So good afternoon.
Leela, just add before.
Yeah, absolutely. Sachin, you're crack. Yeah. Sachin, you're not audible.
Sachin, we're losing your breaking voice is breaking, Sachin.
Okay, carry on, then I'll come back.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So good afternoon, everybody. I hope you all are enjoying your Sunday, and this training will definitely help enhance what you all have already been hearing. But even with all the daily videos that come in, but it will also give you a good idea of what is happening and how you all can use your once you all are back at the store, how you all can maintain the hygiene and the safety protocols that are there. So this video is going to be shared again with you all later on through your retailing manager, but it's a great way for you all to keep revising how to manage the safety protocols in the store when you all are with your customers also. Moving on, I would just like to give you all a small brief about what marketing does, so that you all can understand how important you all are in this whole framework of sales and marketing. You all are the last mile. You all are the ones who will actually make the final sale to a consumer. You all are the ones who have the power to make her buy something or go back without it. So in that framework, you all are one of the most important elements or most important people in the whole marketing game. But just to give you an understanding how difficult it is to make a customer think about our brand, about what it is about, and remember it. This is a visual, or this is a photo of what a consumer's brain is like. So if you will look at it, there are so many tiny things going on in her mind. There is things about her home, her children, her family, her office, and so many other responsibilities that she has to manage. And don't forget, social media is taking over most of it in her brain. So there is a lot that she has to think about. Now, what marketing has to do is make a small inroad into this brain, make a small inroad to make her think about our brand, think about the product, think about it, and maybe hopefully if it works well, then trust the brand, and then eventually love the brand. And that's what marketing does. If you can move to the next slide, Naomi, please. So marketing has various avenues under it. So it is about the branding that you have, it is about the design that you have, the products, the advertising, the quality. It is about all of that. And these are the various avenues that you look at when you want to create a kind of thought in the consumer's mind.
Ranj, we have a request coming in. If you could also do a little bit of mix of Hindi.
Okay, I'll try.
Yes, thank you, Taranj.
मेरा हिंदी इतना अच्छा नहीं है, पर मैं कोशिश करती हूँ. मैं ये बोलना चाहती थी कि अगर आप देखते हो कंज्यूमर के दिमाग को, उसमें इतना सारा चालू है जो अगर आपको एक पॉइंट बनाना है तो बहुत मुश्किल है. और मार्केटिंग का काम ये है कि वो एक दिमाग में एक सोच डालनी है कि ये ब्रांड अच्छा है, ये ब्रांड में ट्रस्ट कर सकती हूँ, ये ब्रांड से मुझे प्यार है. और ये करने के लिए मार्केटिंग में काफी कुछ
I think it's a good idea to stick on English only, because lot of people are saying talk in English.
Taranj, you have got a feedback of going back to English, so you mentioned. Good attempt.
What Toraj is trying to say in Hindi mein, it is
मैं कर सकता हूँ translate. You say it, I'll translate.
करना, right, Taranj? एक point करना. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Sorry, Taranj.
Okay. So अगर okay Hindi. So these are the various things that you do in marketing to actually help create a thought in the mind. So if you will move to the next slide, Naomi. So when a consumer comes to the store, all of these efforts that we have made, all of the advertising we have done, the celebrities we have used, events we have done, PR that we have done, वो सब करके consumer finally store पे आया. अगर वहाँ पे once you meet the consumer, you are the one who will finally reassure her and give her the confidence that the entire story that you were talking about in marketing is true, and this is the product that you are offering her. But there is one very key element in that which can help you or which can be worse. That is your visual merchandising and display. If your visual merchandising and display is in line with what or is like what your marketing and your advertising and the look and feel of the brand is, then a consumer is convinced that yes, this store is actually selling me the product that the advertising is promising. And this is the silent seller. This is the silent support that your visual merchandising will give you is when you are selling. And this is if your visual merchandising is in place and is actually giving the right story, the customer is more attracted to that product. The customer will see that product better and will be more convinced about your story. And the chances of your making a positive sale or closing the sale will be far higher. So I would urge all of y'all to look at when y'all go into your stores. Some of y'all will be going in tomorrow. Some of y'all have already gone. Although y'all have to maintain the standard safety procedures as well as the hygiene protocols, please also look at your visual merchandising and see that it is in the way that it is supposed to be. And now more than ever, that everything looks clean and sparkling. Because if it doesn't, consumers will have a doubt on the hygiene and the safety of that particular piece of product, of that particular display tray. So it is extremely important that when you all do this, you all are when you all are in your store, you all maintain your gloves, you all maintain your mask, and you all definitely maintain a clean, neat display. I would wish all of you all the best, and go out and make the sale that consumers are waiting for. Consumers are willing to go into the stores and are willing to buy. Please ensure the safety protocols and make your sale. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Toranj. Now I would like to invite Kishore to say a few words. Listen, finance is an important thing. हमारे सबके जिंदगी में we like finance. We need to know about the money. We need to know what's going around. So over to you, Kishore.
Thank you, Lina. Namaste, namaskar, namaskaram. Yeah. I think Indian ways of greeting is adopted by the entire globe. And entire globe has left their own way of greeting, which is hug and shake hand on account of social distancing. Now, see this pandemic, the COVID pandemic has impacted more than 150 countries and has huge economic burden on the entire globe. Moving on to the next chart, there are so many sectors which has got impacted on account of this. So in this chart, we have compiled more than 3,000 global organizations, and we would like to share that the market capitalization decline in Q1 2020 versus the same period last year. That means जो left hand side में जो भी sectors बताए गए हैं, उसकी जो share prices है, and this is the global information, इनकी share prices has dropped almost by 45%. In case of oil and gas, the market capitalization, that means the share prices in Q1 2020 has dropped 45% versus Q1 2019. We all know that oil and gas, particularly in the current year, there is the demand has gone down dramatically on account of two major things. One is the manufacturing is really low, and the other piece is aviation or transportation is almost negligible. Also there is a demand and supply problem. So there is another sector which is air travel. On account of borderline restrictions, the travel is not happening most of the part in the world. we expect that the international travel will take really long time to come back. Very likely it will start sometime in the Q1 of the next year. We all know that suppose if अगर हम लोगों को यहाँ से लंदन जाना है, तो लंदन जाने के बाद there are 14 days of quarantine, and 14 days is really expensive stuff, right? So people are avoiding their international trips. Rather, there are restrictions as well. So we expect that this sector will take really long time. Even though the domestic travel will start sometime in this year, but it is going to take again another 3 to 6 months to come back to the normalcy. There are insurance, healthcare insurance is also impacted very, very badly on account of infected patients. At the same time, there are death-related cases. Again, there are two sectors. Generally, we try and invest in those two sectors, which are automobile and real estate. जब हम लोगों को आउटलुक पॉजिटिव दिखता है, so वो टाइमिंग में हम लोग ये दोनों कैपेक्स इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं, कार एंड रियल एस्टेट. There is little bit of one exception at this point in time. We have seen that even in the last week, the two-wheeler sales has gone up dramatically on account of people would like to travel in their own car or two-wheeler, and hence the smaller car and two-wheeler will pick up quite quickly. But then overall, again, there are two sectors which are dependent on all other sectors, which is bank and insurance companies. So when most of these sectors are not doing so well, so the loans which are given by the banks or financial institutions, they are very likely that they may convert into a NPA, and hence we expect that the banks P&L will be tough during this 1 year. And hence banks share prices have also dropped almost 30-35%, and is likely that their non-performing assets percentage will go up in the period to come. Our sector, which is the luxury sector, apparel, fashion, and luxury, and luxury, including the jewelry, the impact is moderate on our sector, and we expect we will talk in the next chart about the China, but we expect that the comeback in our sector may be much faster than what we had anticipated. The sectors which you can see on the right-hand side, the impact on those sectors is quite low. The decline in their market capitalization is quite low on account of those sectors are in the essential commodity, and those sectors are consumer services, FMCG goods, pharma, retail, telecom. ये सारे सेक्टर में कुछ ना कुछ काम हो रहा है even during this lockdown period, and hence the impact on those sectors is negligible, which is 5 to 10% down versus the last year. I think this is overall the financial position sector wise. Moving on to the next chart, the China, because China has moved on to the next level, which is the transition stage. We are still on the stage number 1, which is the outbreak stage. We can learn so many things from the China, and we will try and give you some kind of the indicators from China. On the left-hand side chart, you may find that people and goods movement is almost back to normal. That is, congestion level are as per the 2019 levels in China. That means the movement, the shops, the showrooms are open. People movement is quite normal in the month of April in China. The other indicator is the coal consumption has reached almost closer to the 2019 levels, which indicates that the manufacturing has gone back very closer to the 2019 levels in China. And the third piece, which is the share prices, which was decline in initial couple of months, has started going up towards normalcy, and right now they are almost 5% lower than their normal level. So all these indicators states that the China's recovery is much faster than what we have anticipated. And again, India is in many terms very similar like China, and we are also emerging country like China. So we expect that whenever I think we will start, the recovery will be quite faster than what we are right now thinking in this time. Moving on to the next chart. In the current period, wherein there are lockdown situations, we all employees are into a protected environment. We all are, most of us are sitting at home. We are protecting ourselves, taking hygienic practices. most of the customers are not going to those showrooms. Having said that, we have utilized this time and connected with the customers. We had a customer-centric focus. We have used various technologies like a video calling, video conferencing, digital technologies, and connected with the high network customers as well. The third problem was the supply chain. During this time, the transport was not working. The inventory is stuck, and the other inventory is there into the showrooms and our offices. With the inventory, it's stuck. The receivable, we are not getting receivables. The cash is locked down into the business, and hence we have all around problem. The working capital cycle is not moving, and there is a cash blockage. So I think that's the current status. Now we have already seen that Government of India has started some kind of the release, at least in a green zone, partially in some states. And we expect that from tomorrow, maybe government will start many other states and various geographies. So once they start those activities, we will work very closely along with you to make sure that the demand will take place. We will do some of the marketing activities. You guys, the role will be very critical to drive demand when the customer will come to your stores. We all know that there is a huge impact on the economic activities, and we all would like to get our businesses back to the normal as soon as possible. And in this entire journey, you guys, you are the human capital of the organizations. You are going to play a critical role. When customer will come to the showroom, customer will have certain questions. He also will have some kind of the fear, whether your showroom is safe. They will ask certain questions on hygienic practices, but keep in mind, only serious customers will come to your showroom. And when they will come, the chances of conversions are 100%. And hence, I think you guys, you are the human capital. You need to have a tailor-made solution to the questions which customers will ask. Any standard SOP will not work here. And the single owner can't actually cater to the so many customers. And hence, you all are the distributed leaders for the organization. So you are going to play very critical roles in the time to come. And the last thing, after any disruption, the time has always shown that there are so many reforms which has happened. During this period, we have seen that there is a hospital-related disruption happened, supply chain disruption happened, but this time has taught us so many things. The way we are connected today with the video conferencing, I think this technology we have adopted. We are going to adopt many other new processes, robotic processes, virtual displays, and many more things. I think we should, and the important thing is during this time, we should keep our mental health and well-being at the top, because once we start, we will go full on. So that's it from my side. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, thanks, Lina.
Yeah. So I'm back now for some time, and I want to tell you all that you are asking that you are unable to hear. I think you need to check your network, because it's clear to me, and I think everybody was audible. Secondly, we will do it in simple English, like I'm telling you, because everybody understands simple English, and it's not going to be tough at all. Okay, so I'm starting right now, and hi everybody, good afternoon. We'll go quickly through the session for people who already know it. I'm sure they know it. For people who have not heard about the brand, will know what they absolutely need to know about Forever Mark. Sachin, did you want to say something before when Toranj was talking?
Yeah, actually, I was wanting to make a point, Lina, that all we have done in China, ये चीज आज इंडिया में it's not by law, but my suggestion would be that when you all start your working day, please maintain a log at your home. I'll again repeat, please maintain a log of your body temperature every day at your home, written in a book. Now, this might sound very simple to do, but over a period of time, you'll realize that this will become important. Or हर दुकान पे, every office, the office responsibility will be that these logs are maintained. But I also urge all of you that the moment you leave home, just do a simple thermostat check and record करके रखें. This will help you over a period of time. That's all I wanted to add.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so we'll quickly go through it, through a little bit of training. Sachin, your audio is not so clear, your network. So okay, anyways, okay, come on. Mark, can we start with the slide? Yeah. When we're talking about Forever Mark, we are talking about something which is rare and really you cannot find many. So just to give you a simple snapshot of Forever Mark is an international diamond brand from the De Beers group of company. De Beers is almost more than 113 years old company, and it is very well known for the diamond supply people. Now, in all the diamonds that De Beers finds, we select less than 1%. That means in 100 diamonds, we select one diamond that can become Forever Mark. So Forever Mark being an international brand, it is available in more than 35 countries, and it is the only diamond which has a website, www.forevermark.com, and it has a toll-free number 1800-210-2121. So going ahead, we all know that it is from more than 100 crore years old diamonds, the youngest diamond before even the dinosaur. I'm sure all of y'all have seen this picture before many times, but it is, you don't see dinosaurs anymore. So that is how older than that are the diamonds, normal diamonds. Okay. Is my voice clear?
It is now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes.
okay. The bus represents that how many ever diamonds we have taken out from the earth, how many ever diamonds the earth, natural diamonds the earth has given us, they go into a double-decker bus with room to spare. And room to spare means there is more place for more diamonds to come in. That is how rare is. And from this bus, again, I will choose less than 1%. From 100 diamonds, I will choose one diamond which can become Forever Mark. Yeah, Naomi? Naomi, you can hear me?
Naomi, next chart, please.
Okay, so
Yes, I can hear you. I've changed the slide now.
okay, so now when we diamonds mine, one of the oldest mines is the Joining mines, which you will see, which oldest means where we get the best diamonds now. And we have found this one big diamond. Now from this diamond, I will start selecting from Forever Mark, because Forever Mark is all about selection and partnership to give the best diamonds to your customers. So when somebody is asking me on this chat that people are looking for, not for a brand, but for a price. They're not looking for not for a brand or for the price, but they are willing to pay the price for what they are. So you need to know what you have to communicate to them, that a brand is giving you that promise. Okay, so that is about the promise, and that is how you will sell. You have to say the USP, you have to give the advantages of what the diamond is. So your knowledge has to be good, because you know, when you give a discount, anything sells. But when you have something which is really beautiful and you have all the education behind, it is not about the brand, it is what the customer wants and how you talk. Because if I'm buying for my wedding, I surely don't want to compromise, I want the best. But it also depends on you all guys, like sales ambassadors. What are you going to tell me that I will buy it? So here comes the selection, which is one very important part, that I have selected only 2 diamonds, which you can see marked in with red arrow. I selected only these 2 diamonds from the rest of diamonds to become Forever Mark, because they are transparent. Light goes in and light comes out. It is transparent, nothing to do with the 4 C's. Okay, it is transparent diamonds. My voice is still breaking, is it?
No.
Occasionally.
Little occasionally.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have chosen these 2 diamonds for Forever Mark. Yeah, can we move on? Naomi, next slide, please. Okay.
Changed it, Lena. Changed.
Yeah. Diamonds are the hardest stone ever. Okay. That is why only a diamond can cut a diamond. This is just for your knowledge that what we are dealing with rarest and forever. Okay. There are 2 words for diamond, rarest and forever. Okay. Next slide. When we talk about rarest and forever, these are the few diamonds which we always show you, the blue diamond, which is the Hope diamond from the film Titanic, the red diamond, which is the rarest color of diamonds, and our most famous diamond found in the Golconda mines in Hyderabad, India, the Kohinoor diamond, which is in the Queen's crown. No two diamonds are the same, and these are still rarer. You will still not find these kind of diamonds anywhere now. We'll be lucky to find some. Okay, when a customer comes to us, they only are looking at the shine of the diamond. They do not know the 4 C's. They cannot see the color. They cannot see the clarity. But yes, they can see the shine, because whenever they wear, they look in the mirror and they see all their jewelry and they see the shine. So each and every Forevermark diamond gives you shine in form of brilliance and form of fire. So you can see the diamond on the other side, where you can see when you turn your ring or your jewelry, you can see rainbow colors as well. It is called scintillation. Even for this cutting and polishing, there are only 45 selected companies in the world who can cut those 2 diamonds to the perfect standard ever. So there is selection even for cut and polish. This is how white light comes in and goes out. It is brilliance. When white light comes in and it goes out 7 ways, the 7 colors of the rainbow, it is called fire. That is why often we say, why is her diamond shining more than mine? It's because there is fire, there is brilliance, and you remember the ring, there is scintillation. So, Sachin, would you like to take a few slides from here, please?
Yes, please. Absolutely, Reena. I hope my voice is a little
it's better, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's better.
that's great.
Yeah.
Much better.
Fabulous. So my dear friends, it's very important that I share what we do as De Beers, which I touched upon before. So this picture that you see is the picture of
His voice is cracking, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes. Sachin, your voice is not
Can't
clear.
hear him at all.
Yes, Sachin.
my better
No, not at all.
now, guys.
No, Sachin, you're absolutely cracking up.
Then invite slide 2.
Should I just take over till Sachin?
Yeah, I think we're back to you. Yes, to Sachin come.
Yeah, till Sachin comes back. So this is the Jwaneng mine in Botswana. And it always looks as the earth is like a masterpiece of some evolution or some tracks or some roadway. But from this mine, the diamonds which out and we use it, we sell it. It also helps the community of Botswana. So it looks after their school, their health, their social surroundings. We give 5 hectares back for 1 year. Everything is responsibly sourced. And all you people here are all responsibly sourced in your stores, responsible for everything that you do store. Yeah, I hope everybody can hear me now. Okay, so can we have the next slide, please?
A little better.
Why is this not clear? I think on a Sunday, everybody uses their network. This is the second part of the process.
Change the slide now.
Okay? Am I okay?
Yes, you are okay. Naomi.
See, now we can hear you.
Okay, so now this is the second part, which is sorting. I've taken out the diamonds. I showed you the big diamonds. I showed you the 2 diamonds with the arrows. We will sort the transparent diamonds. Next slide, please. Then 45 companies in the world who are the best karigars for cut and polish. They cut and polish Forevermark diamonds. 45 companies in the world. Okay, they are the best and selected because one thing a customer can see is the shine. So we have to make sure that we do this fire and brilliance and give them scintillating diamonds. Okay. Now, this is, I'll tell you, go buy it, you won't buy it. But I will tell you that each and every diamond is checked at the Forevermark Diamond Institute in Belgium and Surat. And when they know and they've checked that it is not natural, genuine, absolutely untreated, purest, then an inscription is put on the diamond table. This inscription is a guarantee that you have bought the best diamond in the world. Going ahead, each and every diamond, here you can see here, each and every diamond has one inscription number. One diamond, one number. And it is inscribed on the diamond table. This inscription is transparent. If I pull one hair and make 5,000 such thin strands, it is that thin. So you cannot see it with the naked eye. Okay, you have to see it under a special machine. One diamond, one inscription card with every diamond. One diamond, one card, one number. Okay, remember it. All right. So now how will you see this? And where does it go? Okay, so each and every diamond, after it is inscribed, also goes for grading. So grading means the 4 C's ka certificate. This also the Forevermark Institute in Belgium and Surat do it, and they give you each and every diamond is checked 5 times, and then the inscription and then the grading certificate is made. Now, with the grading certificate and inscription, I want to add one more thing over here. We often think that people often think, or you might be thinking, that Forevermark does only round diamonds. That is not true. Any diamond which is of a certain carat upwards, 10 cents upwards, if it is oval, pear, marquee, emerald, cushion, heart, all these diamonds can also be Forevermark, and there are many like this. They need to be following the precise brilliance and shine and scintillating, and they need to have one single clear table which is mirror-like polish. So even Forevermark does all shapes and in all those sizes, okay? So you need to know that if somebody asks you that it's my wedding anniversary and I want to buy a hard diamond of Forevermark, you can easily ask the regional sales team to source it for you. You have the site holder teams, whoever, your purchase department, they can source it for you and find it. So there is no answer or nothing that we say no to any customer for any of the things they require from us. I hope that is very clear, okay? Because going ahead, we have to start again, building up their confidence and building up when they come to our shop that they are safe and they are buying the best thing. Each and every diamond comes with an inscription card, and this is a viewer which is there in selected stores, which you will get to see the inscription mark under this. The benefit of this is that you can see the diamond inscription even after the diamond has been set. Okay, many people talk about girdle, but when we set the diamond and the girdle gets covered with the prong, you cannot see it. So this is the only diamond in the world which has an inscription on the table of the diamond. I'm audible, aren't I?
Yes, Lina, we can hear you.
Okay, so this is an inscription card. It gives you the photograph, the unique identification number, carat, shape, and date of inscription. That small chip over there was for official use. It may not come next time, so don't worry about it. But this is not a grading certificate. The grading certificate is different. It gives you color, clarity, cut, and carat description. So there are 2 different things. Okay, and we are all here because we're all selected.
Lina, can I add one point if you're okay?
Yeah, sure.
So just going back on this point on grading, it's important that you all know that in the Forevermark lab, we just don't grade diamonds for the 4 C's. There's a concept that we call beyond the 4 C's, and we check the diamonds on 29 other parameters than the 4 C's and finally select them for the beauty. So I'm sure all of you are very good experts and you know about the 4 C's and beyond. But कुछ जैसे मैं आपको examples देता हूँ. Like first and foremost, a cloud in the diamond. A cloud is a little mistiness in the diamond. It does not impact the 4C, but does impact the beauty of the diamond. We look at a girdle thickness that has to be uniform. Now that does not impact the 4C of the diamond, but impacts the sort of radiance of the diamond and the durability of the diamond. We look at a perfect culet. We look at a table-like finish, a mirror-like finish on the table. So there are all of these parameters are taken into account beyond the 4 C's to ensure that the selectivity of Forevermark only brings in the most beautiful diamonds to our customers and through you. I just want to add that, Reena.
Yeah, thank you. It's a very important point as well. So it is about the shine, okay? So yes, so it comes to us, it comes to you, and all of us are here, all of us are selected. The jewelers also are selected across the world. It is not available in anybody's store. And like Amit told you before, that SOPs for us to follow all the procedures when they come is going to be very important in the days coming by. So we have to actually excel at customer service. Our customer service has to be strong, because I know all of you know the brand, but now let us see what we can do. Okay, can we have the next slide, please? So we come to a new slide. And this is whom we are waiting for all these days. So the customers are king and queens. You agree with me? Yes or no? Come on, quickly.
Totally.
Yeah, all you guys, okay? Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. Everyone's raising their hands for you, Leena.
Oh, very good. I can't see all these raising hands, so I'm missing you all, guys. I need to see you all physically now. I love those hands coming up. Very good. Okay.
Or over 100 hands raised.
Oh, lovely. Mwah. Okay. So now customers are kings and queens, and we have to treat them like that, because only when we treat them will they come to us, because we have to rebuild with a new energy, because everything is different. Everything will change, but it will come back to normal. We will get used to the new change. So what we have done here is we have listed some couple of things. Okay. So the worst thing, as you can see, that smiley is really sad, okay? And the smiley is sad not because you are sad. The customer is sad with you, okay? If my customer doesn't put me on the green smiley, I am not doing my work as a, forget work, I'm not doing it with my passion, what I need to develop again. So, you know, if there is bad service, people don't buy from you. 69% of the people will leave your shop and buy it from another store and another jeweler, because they have got bad service in whichever way. So you have to be very careful from the time of entry to the time of exit, how you are with the customer. So bad service, how many percent? 69% of your customers don't buy from you because of your bad service. Got it? Okay, next one, tone of voice. I have mentioned in many of my slides, I'm just going to do a recap because now we are opening up. It's just better to brush up and polish our skills. So tone of voice is very important. How high I talk, how low I talk, how strong I talk, how soft I talk. So if I have to tell you guys right now that listen carefully, you don't care what I'm saying. Okay, but I will say, guys, I hope you're listening carefully. You will all be awake and alert. So mine, I'm not saying shout at the customer like that, but you stress on important words. Ma'am, this ring is a selected diamond. So which word am I stressing on? Selected. Ma'am, why don't you try it on? I'm urging her to try it on. Ma'am, each diamond comes with a guarantee. Sir, your wife will really like it because it's really beautiful. So this is the way I'm just giving you whatever's coming to my mind as in stressing on words. So stress on important words, because your tone of voice, 30 to 40%, actually 35 to 40%, what you're saying, the message is understood by tone of voice. Got it? Have you all understood? Now you understand what I'm saying, okay? So
yes, Leena, we have.
Yes, yeah, I hope everybody over there is awake and listening to me, okay? Because I am actually giving you a lot of answers to the new quiz. So if you don't listen, it's your problem, guys. And it's going to be really bad because I want you all to win, okay? So this is tone of voice, okay? Body language. You know, body language is such a thing that everybody will tell me, body language means don't do this, don't do that, don't stand like this, don't do this. But everybody does it. It's very easy to advise. It's very difficult to follow. So you have to practice what you preach. Very important, practice what you preach. Your body language speaks quicker than your words. If I do like this, before I talk, what do you think? Come on, one answer at least. What do you think if I do like that? I don't know. I don't care. Anything. Okay, no. I'm interested in you, but my body is saying that. Okay, so you must have positive body language. Practice it. If somebody tells you stand straight, don't say, oh, what is he saying? Stand straight, practice it, do well. Okay, so we go to the next slide. Who do you think these are? Who do you think these people are? Any answers, Naomi?
Yes, we are getting in a few.
Okay, never mind.
Consumers?
Sorry? Consumers. Yes, that is the correct answer. Customers. Wow. Very good. Arguing. See, somebody has realized arguing without anybody saying anything. Okay, so customers are arguing. Customers are demanding. It's all customers' body language you have already figured out and understood. So very good. So let us go to the next slide. Achha, and by the way, there are young customers also, okay? The millennial customers, they also be coming to shop. Everybody has money. Like somebody said, that travel is not happening. Where will they spend? Yes, if you are good, they will buy jewelry, they will buy diamonds, and they are looking for the best. So do not worry about that. So we are going to do a bit of scenarios towards the end of the session. This is towards the end. And afterwards, we'll have the quiz. Yeah, we'll go to scenarios. Naomi, next slide, please. And which we'll have a quiz after this. Yeah, look like ask some other stuff. Exactly, dump your work on somebody else, not happening. Okay. So here we have a scenarios. And when I ask my customer that, and she answers to us, okay, all of us are sales ambassadors. She answers to us, I'm just having a look. What do we do? What do we do? Come on, guys. If my customer says to us, if our customer says, I'm just having a look. Okay, tell them to try, please try, show them limit collection. Okay. You know, I must tell you that there are people, yes, there are lots of people who have actually seen our videos from the past, which makes me feel very good. And it is talk to them and say, we have a limited collection. Please come in and have a look. Make them feel that she must have it because it's not available easily. Yes, that is the correct answer. You have to show them selected. Absolutely. We show you, decide. Yes, never give up. Yeah, never give up. Create an urgency. Damn good. Super. So now we are coming to the second one. The next picture for all of us is the customer tells us it is not in my budget. Yeah, you can say it's rare, but if my customer says it's not in my budget, like lots of y'all have a price stuck in your head. So if I'm telling you or the customer's telling all of us, it's not in my budget, what can you do? What can you do? Come on, yeah, let me see some answers. I need all of you. You'll say no problem, ma'am. How can you say no problem, ma'am? Boss, we have to sell it. We have to find an answer. We can't tell her go away. Just wear is the easiest thing, but I don't want to wear it. It's not in my budget. Okay. What we have to tell them over here is the benefit of the product. Ma'am, less than 1% is selected. If you see, this is 1%, less than 1%, and 1 in 100 diamonds has this inscription number. You have to show her why she is coming to you and why she should buy from you. Yes, over here, you can also tell her that we have schemes running or whatever your store has. Okay, you have to entice her. Yeah, benefit, come, benefit. Why should I buy from you? Ma'am, I'm there. My name is Reena. I'm always there for you. Don't you worry. You come back to clean your diamond. I will show you the inscription number. Leave it with me. When you come back, take it and go, and it's done. Okay.
Reena, also just to add on the budget question of yours.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, I mean, some of the most successful jewelers have told me, and these are people who've been in the business very successfully, standing behind the counter, have told me that if a customer says that my budget is 100, okay, please be sure that her budget is 200 minimum.
Yeah, true.
So I think don't always get bogged down.
Yeah.
Because yes, people do come with a framework in mind, but a little up or down, a little bit of option if you tell the story well and offer a solution might not be perhaps same as what the budget she's defined you with, but it might at times ill conditions to happen. So
yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Sachin, all the way down, because the whole thing is like even somebody else is saying, we have to sell the benefits of what we do. And nobody is going to tell you that I have so much money in my bag. You're absolutely right. So you have to create that she wants to buy it and she will buy it. Okay. So we come to the next scenario. Yeah, I agree. Sachin sir, you're superb. Somebody answered for you. Okay. So now you have the next scenario saying, I don't want to try on. What if our customer tells us, I don't want to try this. No, I don't want to try this. No, I don't want to try this. What do you do? What do you do? Come on, guys. Explain what? Explain why she does not want to try jewelry. If I am coming to buy a ring from you and I don't want to try it, there's somebody who's really answering from whatever we have done from the past videos. Okay. Yes. Jewelry looks best after wearing. Okay. She does not have imagination how it will look, because all of us know jewelry in a counter and jewelry when you wear look different. So you have to encourage her to wear the jewelry, look at it, give her a clean mirror, and yes, the beauty enhances. Yes, she can admire herself. She can imagine how it will look. And that's how she will want to try. So you must explain. Don't say try it, okay? This is wrong tone of voice, okay? You have to say, ma'am, when you try it, it looks really nice. Just try and see it, no? So you have to be emotional there. We come to the next scenario, which is self-purchase. Okay? So actually, she has come and she's asking us all, okay, that I want to buy a pair of diamond earrings. Okay, I want to buy a pair of diamond earrings. She's not saying for whom or anything. How will we figure out for whom she wants to buy? My customer is coming to the store and she says, I'm looking for diamond earrings. How will you know whom is she buying for? How will we know? We have to ask one single, yes, you have to have a conversation. But what is that one single question you will ask her? Correct. Ma'am, is this for you? Superb. Very good. Sir, is this for you? Brilliant. She's standing in front of you. You have to make her feel like king or queen. Yeah. Not gift herself. Gift herself means if I'm going to come to buy 2-carat earrings and you say gift herself, I'll feel what the hell. He's not making me feel like a queen. Okay. So ma'am, is it for you? Okay. A cross-selling comes later on. Yes. Is it for you, ma'am? Okay. And she will say yes. Okay. And if she says yes, you will say, can I show you the most beautiful selected diamond that I have in my store? Your sales starts. Okay. So these are just to sell quickly and to make them go out of the store faster, because she will also want to go into a safe environment again. Okay. So this is a good way also. We've always done it even when there was no COVID, but we still continue it even more now. Yeah. For yourself. We come to 2 more scenarios. These are the last 2 scenarios we have, and let us discuss. We have a customer who has come into our store and he's saying that I want to buy it for a family member. What is the question you will ask? I'll say I want to buy diamond earrings for somebody in my family. How will you know who it is? Array, not for gifting, I'm saying for my family. Okay, you can ask, oh, very good. You can ask occasion. But the right thing, these guys are asking me the same question I asked them for training, Sachin. Okay. So yes, I was going to come to that. Is it for your daughter? Okay. And he says, yes. What is the next question I will ask? Okay. It is for my daughter. Age. Superb. You have to ask the age. Why? Because if I say my daughter is 6 months old, you can't sell me 1 carat forever mark. You will start with 10, 14 points so that she gets the best diamond when she is young. If he says it's for my mother, you can show, oh, sir, I have this special diamond, and you can show 5 carats also. So age is very important when somebody comes asking for their family member, especially if it's daughter. Mother, so you have seen him, you will know how old the mother could be. Okay. So it is what you do. Okay. Perfect.
And Leena, just to add, if it's a daughter, then I can tell you there is no budget.
Absolutely, absolutely right. So, you know, this is a very good thing. So what you said, Sachin, is if you came for a daughter who was 6 years old and I sold to you, say a 20-point Forevermark diamond, and I will always say, sir, I'm Leena and I'm always there at the store. As she grows older, you can even buy bigger sizes. Please come back to me. So I will do a give and take, that I don't lose you as a customer, but I will also upgrade you, make you my loyal customer. That's one thing you all can try. Would you buy from me Sachin 1 carat later on for your daughter? No, you don't ask. It's not about asking the age. If the daughter is young, okay, you can put it in another way. If you don't want to ask the age, you can say, sir, is it for a special occasion? He might say, yes, it's her birthday. Oh, which birthday is she celebrating? Her 12th birthday. You got the age. So you as a salesperson have to try and find out what you need to sell. Now we come to the last of it, buying for an engagement. Okay, what would you ask? Sachin, if your engagement, you want a couple's ring, so, but I'm standing in front of you, couple, I'll decide later, but tell me first what I need. Oh, size, no, not size. Why would you tell the size? Boy or girl, I'm asking you for myself. Prefer a solitaire? Okay. But what would I do? I would say I have the diamond which is selected with the best shine for your special occasion. Everything becomes special. And as Sachin rightly said, there is no budget. So you don't have to start at 30, 40 points. You start with the largest size Forevermark diamond you have, and then the person will tell you whether she can afford it or not. Yes, I will show you a selected diamond. Best diamond in your best wife. Okay, 1 carat and above, beautiful design. Forevermark ring. Fine. Now when you go to the store, let me see all this converting into sales. Yeah. Okay. So now we will go to one very easy thing for you.
Maybe just, if you allow me, Leena, I just want to add one point.
Yes, sure.
See, guys, all these scenarios that Leena has mentioned are very practical scenarios. Consumers come, and as Amit had said before, that you all know how to deal with them. But I think the one point that I want to make is that every time we talk to consumers about their life, their history,
is he lost again, Sachin?
Yes, I think Sachin just may have had a power fluctuation.
Yeah.
Because I can't see him either.
Okay, so when he comes back, he will continue where he stopped. Till then,
Leena, you can go ahead.
Yeah, okay, thanks. We have bright sun, which we need to remember when we talk about Forevermark. When you go outside your house, you will see the bright sun now. When you go into your store, you will see the bright sun in your diamonds shining. So bright sun is a short form for you to remember what you need to talk about a Forevermark. And if we break it up, you can read it. Bright, B, beautiful, R, rare, I, inscription, G, genuine, H, hero, because that is the diamond with the inscription. T, trust. S, selected, U, unique, N, natural. Guys, if you remember bright sun and what this all stands for, you have your starting point already ready for any scenario a customer may have and where you need to talk. Just to help you, because I know all of you are superb at your sales and the skills are superb. I've seen it, okay? And just to make sure that you don't forget anything about the brand, because see, eventually if you talk about the brand nicely, price will not matter, because you will be able to tell the customer what she is buying and where she's buying from. So that whole trust comes and makes us also the bright sun. So please remember this bright sun. Have a look at it once more, and we move on to the next slide. Sachin is still disconnected, isn't it?
Yes, Leena, Sachin isn't here.
Oh, okay. So, you know, I want to talk to you about our values, okay? So in all this time, we have in De Beers, we have values, and it is really encouraging to see that in all this time, we as a brand, we as De Beers have followed all this. So we have six, Naomi, I can't see your screen.
You cannot see it? It's shared.
Yeah. Okay, I can now.
We have 6 values, Leena.
Yeah, we have six values, and I want to tell you that all of us have lived by it in these months, and we always live by it. Put safety first, be passionate, pull together, build trust, show we care, and shape our future. Haven't we all lived by it? All of you also have, all your have stores also have values. We're all living together. And I wanted actually Sachin to speak on this, but I think he isn't yet back, right?
No, Leena, Sachin isn't back yet. But
Okay.
maybe we should move on, Leena.
So yeah, so I want to say one thing to you, all of you, is that I think, and all of us have come together, all of us. So in our office, so right from the people who take care of our safety at the back end, which whom we don't see. So I will, on behalf of everybody, I'll say all the people in our office who are at the back end, who are not visible, the IT people, the finance people, the marketing team, okay, the retail team, and mostly all of the guys who are on the field, like Amit said, okay. And is Amit there?
Yes, Amit is here. Amit,
I'm also back, Leena.
That all the retail team, okay, who have got through to you, whether it is Ashu, Anand, Ankesh, Santosh, Rajesh, Swami, Hirak, Arun, Prasanjit, Anup, and Amit, okay. They have all got together, and we have all pulled together with all the teams from marketing, superb support from marketing and everybody, and we have been able to reach all of you in this time. So Amit, I want you to say a few words to just sum up this slide, just a few words, because we have to go on to the quiz now.
Yeah.
Can you please, Amit?
Yes, I'll do that. Oh, Sachin, you want to do that?
Sachin's come
No,
back.
Amit, you can go ahead. I just wanted to complete what I was saying.
Yeah, please.
So in that section, I'm sorry, everybody. You know, there's an electricity issue here, so electricity is going back again and again. So my apologies that I'm getting disconnected. So the point I was trying to make was that these scenarios, जो Leena ने mention करे, are very practical ones. मगर आप एक बात जरूर ध्यान रखें that when we talk to consumers, you know, their memory of their diamond is also remembered as a memory that they've had in the store. So कभी भी customer हमारी दुकान में घुसता है, आप please एक बार उनके shoes में पैर रख के देखें कि वो एक बहुत special moment celebrate करने आपके पास आए हैं. And at times the first question we ask them is, boss, budget kya hai? You know, it doesn't sort of relate to the best memory I'm trying to create, maybe for my daughter's wedding or for buying something for my loved one. So, you know, we need to make it a little softer. I know we need to get quicker to the real point and get a transaction done, but we are ambassadors for that memory. We are caretakers of that memory creation. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just a point to make that we are lucky that people come to us to celebrate their most memorable occasions. अब देखिए किसी और बिजनेस में ऐसा नहीं होता और हमारे साथ सुबह से शाम तक लोग अपनी खुशियां बनाने आते हैं. So we need to be ambassadors that we propel those moments of happiness and those treasures that they're trying to create. Yeah. So just I want to add that, and maybe Amit, you can go through the values. No problem.
Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Leena. Thank you, Toranj, Kishore, and Naomi. And first and most importantly, thank you everybody who've been part of this training session. I'm certain that you guys have.
Amit, you are very soft.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Amit.
Where's the Josh? How's the Josh, Amit?
How's the Josh? So thank you, Sachin, Leena, Toranj, Kishore, and most importantly, every member who have attended this training session. I wanted to share one value from our company value, which is values what we have is pull together. So why it is important, you know, most of the time, and that reflects, you know, how as a team you are growing and how as a team you are building up your business. When we do any work at your office, okay, we need to share and try to learn from each other, and we need to share what is the positive things and try to learn on what are the areas we need to improve on. And when you start doing that, okay, slowly you will realize that you are not only helping the greater cause of the organization, but also building your own experience and trying to gain something out of it. So it is important that you believe in your team, your colleague, your mentor, whoever it is there in your organization, and try to keep pushing yourself for the next greater heights. And this Sunday session, everybody has taken time out to make sure that there is something you learn out of this session. Lena has done a wonderful, Lena is the most popular one among all of us because her face has been seen and she speaks to many people. I would urge that everybody need to take some learning out of it. And when you attend a quiz or anything, those are more of academical purpose, but there are some values which you need to keep it for yourself so that you also improve in your day-to-day life.
Absolutely.
With this, I would say thank you, everybody. And Lena, over to you for your quiz, and enjoy your Sunday, and hope to see you back on the floor sometime soon.
Yeah. So Sachin, I would request you to just sum it up, and then in exactly 2 minutes, we will be starting the quiz.
Fantastic. So guys, again, as Amit also mentioned, you have given us time on Sunday. Make the most of it. I'm sure you would have had some learning. And amongst all these values chart that you see here, my most favorite is shaping the future. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, because you all have the opportunity to shape your future, our industry's future. And I'll talk more about your future and how the first responsibility we all have is towards our families and how we grow in organizations. And why will we grow in our organization? If let's say, if we get paid an X amount of money, why should we get 2X that amount of money? We'll only get paid 2X amount of money because we do some more additional value generation into the organization or into the work we do. So, you have the opportunity to shape your own future, which I think is the most important. I mean, doing it for a jeweler, De Beers, Forever Mark is all secondary, but you want to grow. And I'll be very happy to meet every one of you in the coming years, doing more things, much more senior things. I mean, amongst this panel, Amit, we both have started our lives at this floor. So there is an opportunity to grow, but set out for that goal. And it only will matter if you commit yourself, because the most important responsibility you have is to your own self. And we wish you well. We are here as partners with you at any time. At any time, we can be of any help. Big, large, small. Don't hesitate calling or reaching out to any one of us. Amit has already mentioned that. But please do that. I mean, we really want you to see grow. We want you to do better, and wish you all the best and a speedy normalcy life. Thank you. Thank you, Lena.
Yeah. So now, thanks, Sachin, and all the wise words we have to follow, and we will. And it's quiz time, guys. Okay. So now we will share the link like normal. Yeah, we have 20 winners who scored 25 on 25. Fastest finger first. It's about participation. It's about scoring. So go for it, guys. Best of luck.
All right, Lena. So I will be sharing the link in the chat in the next
1 second.
Yes.
Okay, go.
A second.
Best of luck. Yeah, do well.
Okay, I'm just having a technical glitch. Maybe Ashu, if you're on call, if you can just share the link, please.
Okay, just a few minutes. And since you stayed and listened to it, hold on for the quiz. It's quite interesting. And it's fun, no? On a Sunday afternoon, you may as well have lunch a little late and have some fun as well. Yeah, best of luck, everyone. Just 2 minutes, yeah, because the network is sometimes, how it's going up and down. So
Ashu's just sharing it. Two seconds.
So there is nothing like timing of how long you can take. If you know the answer, the faster you do the correct answer and send it, we will have a live show of scores, and then we will know. There are 25 questions.
The link is online.
Ashu has shared the link online. All you have to do is copy paste the link into your web browser and answer the quiz. Lena, over to you.
Yeah, so where is the link on the chat, in the chat?
Yes. Ashu has posted it. I've also posted it again.
Okay. Because I can't see it. I hope everybody can, as everybody
It's come back on the chat.
Yeah, I am on chat as well. I've learned, Toranj, in these times, no? I've learned to juggle from here to there on this.
Now everyone is sending you the link, Lena.
Okay, come on, good. Okay, come on. Start, guys. Best of luck. 25 questions. Quiz time. The silence is like
Yes, it's too much of a silence.
so silent, like.
I know. So we'll wait for a few more minutes and then we'll put up the live results as they start coming in.
Yeah.
Board examinations are going on, Leena.
I love
test
it.
is up.
I love the quiz. How to open the link, please?
Just click it. Click on it.
Yeah, copy it in the browser, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, just copy paste it into your browser.
Come on, this is the new learning for those who cannot do it. So don't get hyper and do it in a big hurry. Do it aram se, but get it right.
Yes. What maybe I'll do is I'm getting some scores coming in. So I will share my screen.
Why can't you, Manusala, why can't you get the link? It's already there. There's so many links. On this web chat only where you're writing, it's come.
All right. So I'm sharing the live results that are coming in, Leena.
Yeah, you're sharing it?
Yes. Just give it a few seconds. I think it should appear on the screen. Can you see it now, Leena?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, perfect. So while I think, Leena, let's do a little candid with diamonds with you and Sachin while all the results are coming in.
Yeah, but 1 second. The score is on 25. People have got 1 mark.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, it's not about just putting it. Read the question.
No, it's online. It's happening. They would have only attempted one question.
No, they've attempted once, but they've put it in like fastest finger without checking. So now if they attempt 2 or 3 or 4 times, we'll get the number. So keep attempting if you know the right answer. You can attempt it more times.
Okay, we've got someone who's quite close.
Yeah, we have this Nikhil.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should give it some time. We'll have the score coming in.
Guys, don't hurry up. The questions I told you is changed. So don't just click on anything. Even the order is changed of the same questions. Okay, even that is not the same. Like what you clicked number one first is.
Oh, we've got our first winner, Leena.
So
Sony. Yes.
That's amazing. Yeah, brilliant.
Still 25 on 25.
Brilliant. Awesome. Congratulations.
Which store are you from, Reena?
Inspiring.
Reena, which store are you from?
Oh, we've got another one. So now because it's going live, it'll be a little difficult to keep tracking them, but we've got a few 25s.
Yeah, cool. Okay, we are waiting.
We've got, yes, DCPL Biswas also.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got a few answers coming in.
Guys who are getting 4, 5 and 6 now, it's a quiz. It's not just that press the number and submit. It's like you know, the last time we had so many people who got 25 on 25. Out of that, only 11 questions are different. The other ones are all same.
I think they'll all be answering shortly, Leena.
Yeah, so we'll should we just sit in silence instead of getting?
No.
I'm getting excited.
No, let's not sit in silence.
Let's chat up.
Tell me, Leena, tell me something.
Oh my God.
A lot of people want to know which is your favorite diamond cut, Leena.
Cushion cut. What's your?
Mine?
Huh?
Mine is also cushion.
Oh, copycat.
Yeah.
You know, there's a commonality of people who have cushion cut as their preferred diamonds. And can I tell you what they are?
Yeah, please.
They already own a lot of round diamonds.
Oh, wow.
So common to both of you.
Oh, that's nice. Sachin, okay, let's ask you a question.
Tell me, go for it. Dear.
What is your first diamond purchase and why did you purchase it? What was the occasion?
Well, it was a few years back. My wife turned 30, so I did buy the first diamond for her.
Oh, that is so sweet. Such great
What shape was it?
value.
It is a heart shape diamond.
That's too romantic.
Full on, rocking. But you know what? I mean, the fact is that at that time in my career, I could not perhaps, you could say that, can you afford it, not afford it? Is it worthwhile investment? But I think a lot of times we say that, diamonds do get happiness. They do. And they bring in permanence. They do. So I think I'll urge all of us to actually make those investments.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, Amit, let's ask you the next question. Which is your diamond color? If you have to pick an exceptional any colors, which would be your favorite color?
I know the exceptional one, the rarest one, but I will preferably go for a blue or a pink.
Baby.
Oh,
wow.
So pretty, so pretty.
Full on,
Okay.
Amit, rocking.
Or a both. Like.
Oh, nice.
Both, baby.
I hope the money is not a limitation. Huh?
You know, there's one diamond color which I saw, and actually it really looks good. It's only that it's black in color, you know. Just that black you feel won't shine, but I have seen black diamonds as well. It's quite queer, no? When we say black diamonds, you can't relate to the black.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm certainly that maybe in the coming years, this is going to be a very strong trend in our market as well. We've seen certain markets, particularly in Russia, a lot in Japan, where black diamonds have done very well, and they look, as you said, they look magnificent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just incredible how beautiful they look. But I am certain in the coming years, as we open up our mindsets, we will be able to sort of do a large marketing of these.
Yeah,
diamonds.
should be beautiful. It was stunning. Yeah. So
Okay, let's ask Taranj the next question. Tell us which is the most favorite piece of jewelry that you own and that you love.
Actually, there are two.
Okay.
So one is the very cliched, but I really love it, is my ring. This is my wedding ring. Because,
Aw.
yeah, so that's one. And the second one is the pendant that I recently made. It was a half-carat diamond. That was because it was, again, to do with my anniversary and the fact that I had been looking for this kind of design and this kind of diamond for years, and I was finally able to get it. So both of these are related to my relationship with my husband, but
So
those
he's the real diamond, huh?
Ooh.
yeah.
That's so sweet, Taranj. Kishore, do we have you online? We can ask you our next question.
Yes, I am online.
Yeah.
So
He's a
Kishore,
collector
tell
of
me,
diamonds.
is he? So tell me, Kishore, is there one piece of family heirloom that's been passed on by generations in your family that's come down?
Yeah, very much. I think I got in my marriage and which I have gifted to my wife Darshana, and it was again gifted by the grandparents. So yes, so there is a tradition of passing it on, the natural diamond, and that's like an heritage. So yes, it's very much there.
What piece of jewelry was this, Kishore?
So it was a necklace, and at the necklace at the center there was a large diamond. So which is like a tradition. We pass it on generation after another.
So at that point
Very
in time,
cool.
that diamond must have been uncut, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So if the heirloom ones that time, there were no polished diamonds, no? So you're coming from the Golconda mines.
Yeah.
That's such a beautiful story, Kishore.
Yeah.
Leena, tell me, we'll ask you our next question since we're still waiting on a few more results to come in. Which is the one piece of jewelry you cannot leave your house without?
One piece of jewelry. Actually, every day I change, because you need to wear. But yeah, I have this small diamond which is in the third hole of my ear. So normally I try to keep those on. But yeah, ring also, many things. Yeah, Naomi, you tell me about yours.
Actually, let me ask Naomi a question because her input is so valuable. Because Naomi amongst us is the only millennial, and how she might look at our industry in a category differently. So Naomi, what do you think diamonds really do? I mean, as a youngster who's buzzing in energy and somebody who's really in that, what we say is the next generation than ours. What's your outlook on diamonds? What is it that you hear when you talk to your friends?
So when I talk to my friends, I have a lot of friends who are in fact married at like 25 in fact. And I think the only way you can complete this entire, bring completeness and this whole amazing, beautiful synergy to your relationship is when you seal it with a diamond.
Oh, nice.
There is no engagement that can even, no girl is going to say yes if you don't put that diamond on her finger for sure.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yes,
How cool.
even for us today. And obviously, being millennial is also a second side to it, is where we want to know how responsibly sourced it is and where it's come from, and how responsible it has been created. So I think these two facets of purchasing a diamond is very important for us millennials today.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Very cool.
A lot of people are cracking the quiz. Huh?
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
The backend team is tracking.
Yeah, even I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
You know, very interesting what Naomi is saying. So there is, besides wanting the best and responsibly sourced and tracking the diamond, there's a very nice thing these young women are asking. I think, Naomi, you should, if you've not asked your boyfriend already, that, you know, you have to, your 3 months salary should be what my diamond for my engagement ring should be worth. So it's related like to the salary of the guy who's earning. And if he wants to marry her, 3 months salary is what they have to put towards the diamond. So
interesting.
Sorry?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, but I think by the time you ask him, maybe in a couple of months, make it 6 times salary also, you get a bigger, better one.
Let's see. When the time comes.
Again into blackout, is it? Oh, very nice. Yeah, lots of people are coming in.
Yes. Okay. So we have the winners, Lina, and I'm going to be posting it in exactly the next 2 seconds.
Okay. So guys, just wait, all of you. I can see a lot of 23 on 25, 25 on 25. I think it's really, really good that all of you all are doing this. We will wait for the backend team because they will give us a list. And in the meanwhile, we hope that Sachin gets back from his, what is it called? Fluctuation of electricity, which is happening. Amit, how are you doing?
Doing awesome. There is some.
Good. Kishore, all well? Please.
Yeah, enjoying Sunday.
Yeah, please take out that necklace from your safe and make your wife wear it now.
Sure, I will.
And Toraj, I know that ring of yours, I always squeeze it and hurt you, right? That one, na?
Yes, that one.
Sorry, yeah, again, many times I've done
It's all right. It's become used to it, become stronger.
Good going.
Okay.
Have we now?
Yes, we're ready. Just give me a minute. Just increasing font size a little bit so y'all can read it.
I'll have to wear my specs also now. Okay, guys, 1 second. Like auntie now. 20
Intellectual.
Ah, thank God you're back.
I'm sorry, there's a big fluctuation in the electricity, so it's going out and in. Sorry.
All right. So if you can see the screen, we have the top 20 winner names on.
Sachin, would you want to read them so that they feel happy hearing their names?
So let's go from the winners. So we have on the whole sheet, the first one is Reena Soni. Congratulations, Reena. Followed by Biplab Bishwas. The number 3 is Raja Rathim Naam S from GRT. Then we have Dinesh Singh Rao from Joy Lucas. Rishabh Bhandari from DP Jewelers. Satish Gupta from PMJ Jewelers. Manoj Kumar from Malabar Ludhiana. Ishan Ajmera from DP Jewelers. Rupali Dhaval from PN Gadgil Jewelers, Maharashtra. Praveen Kulkarni from Manapali. Shilka Mohanta from Joy Lucas. Sumit Sarkar from Lake Market, Senco Gold. Abdul Hasim SK from Senco Gold. Komal Pandey from Malabar Gold. Kranti Kumar from Vaibhav Vaishakapatnam. Kumar Sujoy from Senco Gold. Maripanan Leapan from GRT, Nitin from Malabar Gold. We have Adu Bandhu Dakua from Joy Lucas, and Geeta Sharma from the Forevermark Boutique. Heartiest congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of you.
20, yeah. Super.
Yes, we have the top 20 winners, Lena.
Super.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, do you have any other list also?
It's just coming in. The backend team is working on it, Lena.
So guys, I've got some good news for you actually. Because of the super participation, Sachin, 20 so we are only going to give anyways, but we kept 10 consolation prizes for somebody who did it later on as well. So
Brilliant.
We have 10 more winners. So let me see who comes up, okay?
Yes, give me a minute. I've just...
So this is a bonus for this session of 10 more consolation prizes. So some more people have a chance to win something. So yeah, superb, very nice. Thangarajan 25 and 25, very good. Hardik Soni 24, not bad. Shiva Varma 25, very nice. Reena Soni, yeah, very good. V Santosh 25, some F638411, I can't even make out, it's 25. Okay, lots of people are doing
We
well.
have the next round coming up, Lena.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second.
Handu Bandhu 25, Ajay Kumar 23, Monica 24, Kumar 25. Ajay, don't worry if you lose, you have not lost. What are your marks? You see that, no? And at least you would have learned something new. Don't you worry.
And now we have the next 10.
The next
people
round.
on. That's right.
Yes.
So the winners are Nikhil Kareer from Om Jewelers, Lalit Mangonkar from PNG Jewelers, Sumit Sarkar from Senco, Muhammad Ula from Malabar Gold and Diamonds, Akhil Vishwanath from Kirtilal, K. Shivaji from Manapali, Arvind Jangid from Bhulasan Jewelers, Preeti from GRT, Mahashweta from GRT, and Dilip Kumar from Vaibhav Jewelers. Heartiest congratulations, guys.
Very
That
nice.
makes a list of 30 people.
Brilliant.
Phenomenal. Congratulations.
And all those people who scored after this 24, 25, 23, at least now you know the right answers. I'm quite proud of all of you. I mean, we all are proud of all of you.
Absolutely. Super proud, super happy.
Yeah, super happy. So this link, should we leave it on for some more time so that people can still attempt it?
And I
Surely,
urge,
yeah.
yes, you should have the link also. And I urge everybody to please follow us on the social media handles of Forevermark at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You know, you'll find more information about your own brand. You know, what is it that we are doing to, to consumers?
Yeah, so I want to just add one more thing. I have a message from Deepak Wahal from BN Jewelers that he scored 25 on 25. Deepak, we all wish to congratulate you, but it was about the top 30 who scored the highest. So it was 25 and then it came to 24. Yes, excellent. Next time I see you in Delhi, I will definitely treat you to a 5-star, which I love. So I will definitely. And whoever scored 25, tell me, I will definitely buy you all a 5-star when I see you. Okay, so well
Superb,
done.
Lena.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's all about presentation. Please use the right presentation to make the person feel king or queen. You pack your beautiful diamonds, precious and rare, in the best way possible and just rock it. I can only say just rock it, and that's it. So best of luck, everybody. And yeah, we'll see you soon.